Hi, I'm Julie Proudfoot, and I'm the founding artistic director of Artemisia, a Chicago theater. And we are doing an Indiegogo fundraising campaign to fund our world premiere of Gambit by Tedford, Kendall. And at Artemisia, we look for plays that are female-centered, which means that it's a woman who is the protagonist, who's the leading character in the play. And it's a woman that takes you through the incredible discoveries and reversals and brings you to catharsis. And in Gambit, we have two fabulous, incredible, interesting, complex women that battle each other for an hour and a half, and it is a phenomenal play. But it's only with your help in this fundraising campaign that we'll be able to fully produce it. We will need a set, we will need designers, we'll need to lease a theater in Chicago, and we'll need to pay our actors, one of which is an equity actor. So with your help, Gambit can become a world premiere in Chicago and open on November 8th. Every year we produce 5 to 6 new works as staged readings, and our audience selects the play that we will fully produce the following year. We are so grateful to any donation that you make. No donation is too small. And sharing our campaign is an incredible gift that you can give us. If you share it with your world, we are so grateful. Thank you for pledging to Artemisia's Indiegogo campaign. Thank you so much for your support of female-centered theater.
Soldier's Heart is about an ex-Marine who has finally come back home from Iraq, and she's dealing with how to live again after having some really traumatic experiences abroad.
She's fully committed to this wonderful woman who goes to serve a country that she believes in and that she loves, and is betrayed by that country through a direct attack on her person by the system. There are no easy answers. And she's not, Casey can't just be angry or hurt or a victim or a lost soul. She's wrestling with all of those complex experiences that she had. And she's also so strong. I mean, the title is beautifully earned because she really has a soul.
Hi, I'm playing the mom in the Tyler family portrait, and it's going to be some challenge because this is a family where, well, one could say a crime has been committed. At least certainly that's what you'd say looking at the family from the outside. But as an actor looking at the family from the inside, the question is, what keeps us together and how do we solve these serious problems together and stay together?
The inspiration for Chewing on Beckett was I wanted to do an all-female production of Waiting for Godot, and I discovered that the Beckett estate prohibited women from performing the play. And that kind of pissed me off, so I thought, well, why don't we just build our own sandbox?
Same way that Waiting for Godot deals with kind of the whole of existence and what we expect from our lives, what we hope for our lives, but don't necessarily know that we ever achieve. Chewing on Beckett does somewhat the same thing, but it examines the relationship between a scholar and her studies of Beckett and her views of who Beckett really is, and the whole idea of how we exist in our universe and how we kind of are waiting for some sign as to what we should be doing.
My play, Art Appreciation, is about a young woman, artist, sculptor, who is up against some of her past stuff while she deals with her current relationships and her feverish attempt to be successful as an artist. And it's a comedy, but there's some beat to it, there's a message there.
The woman and the man were in a relationship, and the woman had this condition that actually made her look a lot younger than she really was. And so they'd be out in public together, and people would just give them these weird looks, and even they ended up getting arrested at one point because they believed this man was dating a teenager, even though he was actually dating a woman his own age. So I thought that was just such an interesting, weird twist on a love story. And then I started thinking, well, what if the man didn't even know and he thought he was dating a teenager? That makes it even more weird.
What I liked about this play was that it was this somewhat kind of crazy story about, who you could end up falling in love with, and that people would make fun of it or would think that it was crazy.
Belfast Girls is about finding a new family when you've been abandoned. It's about countries today that are not taking care of their own people, who are sending them off or who are leaving people alone. And Belfast Girls is a group of women finding each other, very different from each other, and how even if your country has told you they don't want you anymore, that women are strong enough and wise enough to find themselves and to find each other and to continue on.
And I just think that the subject matter that Artemisia deals with and the range of things that the company deals with is just fascinating. And it's really the only company in Chicago doing what they're doing now.